You don't have to shrink for love. Who said that? I did. Who am I? I'm Nancy Mitchell. Yes, you don't. No, this is going to be working yourself to death day 4. Okay, day 4. I can't believe it's day 4 already. Okay, my name is Nancy Mitchell. I'm a love guru, your guide to better relationships. Guys, let's get into it because I'm smiling now, but by the time I start, I'm gonna be serious. So anyway, let's get into it. Before I get to number 1, let me just quickly do a quick intro, okay? If he only loves you when you're small, quiet, selfless, that's not love. A lot of these guys out here, again, I know you have those 5% that's of nice, calm and collective, supporting your wife or your boo guys. I know you're out there, but I'm just saying for the other 95, when you think that a lady's supposed to be selfless and quiet and have no voice, she doesn't voice her opinion and you love her for that, you're weak. Mother, you know what I want to say, okay? Don't want to curse on this channel. I'm trying my best. I curse a lot, so I'm trying not to curse, okay? You must make sure that you have a backbone to deal with a female that is so strong as how I am. You need to start making sure if they don't have a voice, try teaching them how to have a voice. Ask them questions, see what their dreams are. Find out what is it that your wife wants, what your boo want, what is your girlfriend want. Find out what is it that they want for their life and start supporting that. I tell you guys, when you give, it comes back to you in tenfolds. It never led me astray. Always want to give, doesn't matter who it is, not expecting anything from that person. Just give, because I'm telling you, it will always come back to you. So if you have a female that doesn't have a voice, help her to have a voice. If you love her as you said you did, help her to have a voice. That's my intro. Let's get into number 1. Number 1 is going to be dreams you have silenced for relationship, ladies. Dreams that you have silenced. Where did your joy go? When you were growing up, I remember growing up as a little girl. I'm not even living my dream. You know what my dream is? Well, I love what I do now. You know, I love doing this. I love this, okay? Because I'm not a person talking to groups and, you know, do these huge, you know, like when you see this big stadium of people, I think I'll just get scared. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to work on it, okay? But my number 1 thing growing up was dancing. I love to dance. I used to do, you know, all different type of dancing. Ladies, and get your mind out to the gutter, okay? Get your mind out to the gutter. I'm talking about contemporary and just dance. It was just, and even now, I feel when I dance, I just feel like I am just on cloud 9. I just feel like I am at peace. But I still dance a little bit, you know, I still dance, but not as much as I want to. But that's something that I really think I would want to get a little bit more deep into before I die. Okay, but I do want it to start getting to people, the faults that I think I have. And, you know, everybody's not perfect. I still have some faults that I'm working on, of course. But start thinking about your dreams. Start thinking about your core values of what is it that you want as a person. What do you see your life for? Start dreaming. Start just dreaming of things that you know, even if you don't have a goal, just start doing different things. You will find something that you like. You will find something that you love and you're passionate about. And that is going to be something that you need to do. Okay? My passion is people. I love dealing with, you know, how people think, psychology. I like to, you know, talk to people, deal with people. I love that one-on-one. I love that. Number 2, let me not get off track. Number 2, okay, emotional shrinking and people pleasing. something that I did a lot. Oh my God. And I still do it a little bit, not as much. The lie that love, that lie that love brings to you is something that you have to be careful of. You don't want to sit there and pleasing everybody, and when you're done, you're not okay. That's not okay. Okay. So you have to start thinking about that. Number 3 is going to be visioning life on your terms. Who would you be if you took up all your space? Vision your life as start thinking about, okay, who is Nancy Mitchell? Who is Nancy Mitchell? Who does she want to be? Who would be your perfect, mentor as you will see that person? Start thinking about, those are the things. Start writing it down, and let's start getting your mind in a space of start building back you. Start building back what you want. Start making the phone calls if you want to start cooking or baking or decorating. Start making a call to say, okay, let me go to this school and let me start getting this education. Let me start getting some training into this. Or a lot of people out there that are successful is self-taught. Google is there. ChatGPT is there. Use it up. You can self-teach yourself. Don't worry about that. Whatever works for you. Everybody's going to be in a different situation in all across this world. So whatever situation you're in, if you're watching me, you have a phone. If you have a phone, you can self-teach yourself basically anything. Okay? When it comes on to anything medical, yeah, you have to go get some practical somewhere, but you can basically just start. Never think about the process of what your dreams are going to be, okay? Or the dreams that you want. Say you want to be a doctor. Say you're like, oh my God, so long to be a doctor. So don't think about the process. Just think about the ending, the solution, the end of what is it that your dream is. If you want to become a doctor, okay, start visualizing yourself standing in the hospital, standing in that room doing a surgery. Start visualizing yourself doing that. You want to be a decorator, start visualizing yourself and start decorating your house or making some floral design or something. Start visualizing yourself doing that. And that will now start put that into your self-conscious, no, I mix it up myself, self-conscious thinking that, when you write stuff down, and not just think it. If you're thinking it, I want for you to get a piece of paper, write it down. I want you to write it down because everything you write as you're writing it goes in your self-conscious thinking. So that's very, very important and crucial to psychology. Okay? That's going to help you to break away from you sitting down and pleasing everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mary, Jane, everybody around you. You're sitting and pleasing everybody and your life is passing by and you ain't doing anything. Your subconscious thinking is so powerful. You would never believe it. When you start thinking about, my camera moved a little bit. When you start thinking about, things that you want to do, your core values and all these things, and you start writing them down and you have your 3 goals or 3 or you have one dream and one goal, but you're going to have your other sub goals or dreams that you're going to say, okay, to get this done, I need to do this. Write that down daily. Write it down. Put it on your glass in your mirror. When you get up, you see. When you go to the bathroom, you see. When you go into the door, you see. Write it and put it all over the place. And those seeing it, reading it, seeing it, reading it, seeing it, reading it starts to go in your subconscious thinking. And then you just realize that you start doing things to make that happen. You start making the right phone call and doing things to make that happen. Okay, so very, very important. Number 3, visualizing your life on your own terms. Okay, sorry, I did that already. My apologies. Many women dim their goals, energy, and ambitions to keep peace. Okay, a lot of us, just to keep the peace in the household, we dim our goals and our things that we wanted to do. And we said, okay, just to keep the peace, I'm not going to bother bring it up. Ladies, wake up. Let's bring it up. Let's start talking about it. You don't care what your boo or your husband thinks. You don't care what anybody thinks. Just start bringing it up, okay? So encouraging yourself, your inner self. Start talking to yourself and start encouraging your inner self that, okay, I am Barbara. I am going to start to writing down my dreams today. I am going to start doing this today. Take action. I don't want you to start thinking that you're going to do something and you didn't write it, or you don't start doing an action. No. Everything that you're going to start thinking, putting it down on paper, you're going to start an action to it. You write it down today, you start to take action tomorrow. Okay? Well, it's late for me right now in the middle of the night, so it's different. But if it's 9 o'clock in the morning, start action today. You want to get your action done today. Okay? So just making sure that you think about that. So let me just do a quick recap. Number 1 is going to be dreams you have silenced for your relationship. Ladies, please, I beg you. If you're doing this, DM me, let me know. Let me see if I can get some help for you. Let me talk to you. Okay? Where did your joy go when you were growing up as a little girl? What was your dreams at that time? What was your goals? Start thinking about that again. Number 2 is going to be emotional shrinking and people pleasing. That lie that you tell yourself because of love, get it out of your system. Number 3, visioning your life as on your own terms. You want to make sure you start visualizing that, okay? Who you would be if you took up all your space. You have to start thinking about your life and start thinking about what you want for your life. What is it that you dreamed of? And start thinking, start putting it in paper and start an action today. Not tomorrow. I'm in the middle of the night. Today. Start that today. Whatever time you're watching your video, start it today. If you can't call anybody in the middle of the night like me, then put on a notation and start writing it down so of your actions and what you're going to do tomorrow. Okay? There you have it. Anybody you know this content can help, please share it. If you like my content, like, subscribe. I'm not cutting my video. And just let me know what your thoughts are. Please DM me. I love to hear them, okay? Again, that's it. That's all I have for today. Please follow me on social media.